A man's backyard can be
Okay.
his paradise, Brandon.
It could, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a man's backyard can be his paradise.
Mm,
If he sets it up correct,
yeah.
if he had the things he loves
Yeah.
around people he loves, like Shannon Sharp said, I don't need to go on no vacation. I'm at my house's vacation.
Right, correct.
Yeah. Have Michelle coming over, hitting the
Mhm.
live button, doing the
Right.
action.
Right.
He's having a good time. So let's see what's Brandon doing over here. Hold on.
Mhm.
Hawaii.
Uppercase H
Mm-hmm.
A W A I
Serve. Serve.
S E R V E
Native.
NATIVE.
All right. That's Brandon's daughter, I believe, right?
Correct. It is.
Now, Brandon,
Yeah.
was that a good moment in your life?
It was. It was. It really was.
So good moment. Brandon took out his phone like a woman would do.
Okay, fair enough.
just laughing with you. Brandon took out his phone and recorded his daughter spelling words I can't spell.
Right, that's what I was going to ask you. I can't. Every time I see her spelling this, I'm looking. I wasn't spelling these words, and a lot of these words I don't know how to spell. So, but go ahead.
Now, Brandon, in the middle picture, what do you have? Is this your paradise?
It is my paradise.
To the best of your ability, right now.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
All right, what you got in the middle photo?
It's some flowers in here on the ground and some of my fall stuff, I believe. I got some fruit, strawberries, berries, cauliflower, broccoli.
Okay. And these containers, greens. What kind of are they? Plastic containers?
No, they're steel.
Oh, why you chose steel?
Well, like I say, I've gone with wood, and somebody told me that's what kind of look did you say that wood was? I had wood raised beds.
Brandon had his backyard looking like trailer park trash, people.
It was not that bad.
Right.
Well,
and I said, Brandon, your wife need to have your backyard looking like y'all can sell the home at any time of the day.
That's exactly what you told me.
So,
but
take that trailer park trash. Send it back of there.
I'll just show you another picture. But like I say, wood is great. Can you have grow stuff in wood raised beds? You can.
No, but Brandon didn't have raised beds.
Okay, he
has 3 inches off the ground raised beds. They ain't no raised beds. That's border, that's trim for flower beds.
I forgot. Lewis is an expert in reality. I can't pull nothing past Lewis because Lewis sticks to definitions and everything. So is it raised bed? No, not really. It's not really raised because it's still technically on the ground. But
Brandon had it sectioned off. All right. That's what he had.
You're right. You're right.
Anything, a caterpillar could roll up in there, a deer, a rabbit, a bird, anything. A neighbor's ball from the backyard roll across the yard, roll up in his ball, in his bed.
Correct.
Now,
and wood doesn't last that long. So that's why I said, well, let me go with something that's going to last me a little longer.
Now, Brandon's a mid-aged man. He has the plants to his height. Yeah. And now, if they ever have to sell the home, least the backyard won't look like trailer park. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Brandon was too old to be having his backyard look like that.
And you told me that on multiple occasions. Brandon, get them plants on the ground. You be bending over and stuff. And what I tell you? I said, no, I'm all right. I can do it. It's not that bad.
And it's about productivity, Brandon. It's you let it, and you had caterpillars all over eating your stuff. Right. At least have them to climb up,
make it do some work.
Let the fly gotta land on top of a pedestal, not land this on the earth. Anybody, Brandon can jump out of a plane and land on the earth, can't you, Brandon?
Yeah, I can.
You can jump out of a house and land on the earth, right?
Yeah, you can. That's a good
point. It's hard to land off of a pedestal to jump off something pedestal, right?
Yes, you're right. It's a little more difficult. I give you that.
Okay, so we got that. And what you got now? What's this food?
Fried okra.
Is that come from your backyard too?
Came from my backyard, yeah.
Damn, you living it up at the motherfucker. So a man place could be his paradise.
Yeah.
Now, imagine this, people. I'm going to tell you the facts of life.
Okay, go ahead.
Brandon is a property owner. He pays taxes. Just say he paid $3,000 this year in property taxes.
Okay.
Now, Brandon, the government said for your name to be on a piece of paper on that land, because that's all, it ain't your land, it's on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You got to pay $3,000 a year for eternity.
Okay.
Now, Brandon, get your calculator out. How long is eternity to you? How many years?
We could say 100. I'm gonna say 100.
All right. So 3,000 times 100.
Oh, it's 300,000.
So Brandon's lineage go pay 300,000 regardless if the house paid for or not for the next 100 years.
Is that fair? Do you think that sounds fair?
It can be, because paying that comes with certain rights. But we go get into that on the next slide.
Okay.
Now, Brandon got his paradise in his backyard. His daughter was in the summertime getting ate up by mosquitoes doing her spelling test.
Correct.
No, but you had to fire, but you probably didn't get killed by those people. You won't even be out there. Y'all black.
Right.
And the neighbor's dog come over there, pet bull.
Interrupting our paradise.
Now, Brandon, if it interrupting your paradise that you paying $3,000 for the eternity.
Yeah.
Owned. Now, Brandon, as a reasonable man, if it happened one time, nobody got hurt. What did you do, Brandon?
Talk to the neighbor about it if it happened one time, because that is still dangerous. A pit bull getting loose, and I got my daughter back.
It could be a rabbit coming out there trying to jump, bounce, hop, and bite somebody in the lips.
Right. In the lips.
You know? Now imagine if this happened 4 times a month, Brandon.
It will make you paranoid. It'll build a trauma inside you. So because every time you're in the backyard, you thinking maybe this will happen. You know, you looking around, you can't even enjoy yourself.
Brandon, you in your paradise, Brandon.
Yeah.
You paying $300,000 for 100 years, regardless who lived there, Brandon. Huh?
Right.
You paying all this money. All this money. And what's my next slide? You got to use your government, Brandon,
to
solve that problem.
So you're saying the government has a service that's going to help you protect your...
No, you paying the government, Brandon. Your lineage go pay how much, Brandon, in 100 years?
$300,000.
$300,000. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be way more than that. I just put a simple number. The government provides water, roads, commerce, laws, regulations.
Yeah.
And if they got a law, all dogs supposed to be leashed
on a leash,
or unleashed in their own property. It's fine. But Brandon, this dog is coming to your property.
Yeah.
In your paradise. Should you get the government involved?
You should. Well, you want to try to talk to the neighbor first, but if it's happening 4 times a month, we got to do something else, because it's just a matter of time before something that you can't reverse happens.
And that's why you need to own land. If you're renting, you got no say so, no rights.
Really? Okay.
You have Cubans in Miami. They live in a trailer park, Brandon.
Okay.
They renting in the trailer park. 3,000 Cubans.
Okay.
The Cuban government said, we selling the land. Y'all got to get off ASAP.
Right.
Why they got to get off, Brandon?
Because they don't have any say so. It's not their land.
There you go.
New at 6, mass evictions at a South Florida mobile home park tonight. Hundreds say they are being forced out with nowhere to go.
Residents say they were told they had to move out because the land was being sold and would no longer be a mobile home park.
I pay my taxes, a lot of them.
So that means you have a say so in certain matters.
I should be able to have the taxes that pay for this damn law enforcement and these rules that act upon them.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to use the government if you paying taxes.
Right.
Brandon family probably pay enough taxes to pay off their house twice in the last 10 years.
And you know what? It's funny that you say that because that's what I was kind of thinking about. I'm like, how much? Because you know how much your house is worth. And it's like, okay, well, I'm still going to be paying taxes on it every year. Every year. You know, if I pass this house down to my daughter, she's still going to be paying taxes on it.
Correct.
If she has kids and they live in this house, they're still going to be paying taxes on this house.
Correct.
So that's just a different concept.
And a house built when Brandon house built in 100 years, I would like to see how it looks.
Is it going to last? Because that's a good point. Because we know how brick houses are, or you know those older style houses that they used to have. But I got a house with siding on it. What's the kind of material it is? I can't even think of what kind it is.
It's vinyl.
Vinyl, vinyl. Siding. Okay. So and you know they slapped it up real quick. So you know you expected my house. You came and expected it. You know.
No, I looked at it. I don't have no qualification to expect it.
Correct. But there's some little hiccups here and there. And, you know, we've had some issues with our house in the first, we've been here about 5 years. So
I didn't see any, but I don't live there.
Yeah, correct. So it'll be interesting to see how it is 20 years from now and see how it'll hold up compared to older houses.
I spent the night at my grandma's house last week, 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that house was built in 1955.
Yeah. It was fine.
So let's see 1955. How many years old? 2024 minus 1955. So it's 70 years old, Brandon. And we was just in there chilling.
This house 70 years from now, no. You'll walk upstairs, you may fall through the floor.
You see what I'm saying? And it's not. And my dad, he done the paint. It's like little need a little paint on the outside, the gutters. Yeah. But we was just out chilling, Bernie.